What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Solana, if it pulls up, Bitcoin, and then the S&P 500. Now, we didn't really have much progress over this weekend, so I didn't feel like it would be necessary to make a video on that. All that we really saw was correction on a lot of the major cryptocurrencies here. Kind of, if we look at Bitcoin, you can see we were retesting all-time highs, and it rejected completely off that. Like, we got super close, 73, and we've since just, free fall down to 68K. We knew this too. Funny enough, I put in a short right here, and we rallied up, and I've been down ever since, and now we're back to it. So I'm finally up profit on that trade, which is hysterical here, but I was like, no, there's no way this is lasting. And here we are sliding back, and there's a very high chance this correction is going to continue to take place here. But XRP, descending fractal, pretty much was the only thing that was really confirmed over this weekend here, which we'll look at. We're going to look at Solana's downtrend here. Ethereum playing out pretty nicely, although I do think we could, Ethereum might see some reversals here, but the other cryptos not so much. And then stock market is just continuing to spiral lower here. This makes sense. We have a beautiful descending fractal forming on here, so we'll see how this pans out. But we will be looking at all this, so definitely make sure to smash the like button if you haven't already. Turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. Now, before we dive into today's episode, remember, BYDFI, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange, is giving away $8,100 in free bonus promo money, which is super cool if you ask me. Basically, what that means is, depending on the amount you deposit, you can claim several hundred, if not thousands of dollars worth of bonus money for free, which is super cool. Obviously, it's more for whales if you're going to get that full bonus, but there's plenty of smaller ones for normal traders too, which is super cool. I basically call it like exchange arbitrage, where you deposit an amount of crypto on the exchange, get the bonus money, and then withdraw what you've deposited out of it here, and you'll be left still with that bonus money. And you can obviously set up new accounts and new exchanges, so on and so, or go to new exchanges, and you can just keep getting free bonus money to trade, because all the profit you make on your bonus money, you can withdraw completely free to Coinbase or wherever else you want, which I think is super cool. So make sure to check that out. Anywho, diving into today's video, we'll talk about that later on. You can see we ended a couple of days ago here, about 3 to 4 days ago, looking at this descending fractal forming on XRP, and you can see we were slowly filling in this gap, getting very close. We were nearing the end here, and we were kind of expecting correction here, and this is on Ethereum, so we will look at Ethereum here. You can see we kind of rejected and are correcting lower here, but we don't know for sure where we're going to be moving to in Ethereum, so we'll touch upon that later here. But you can see we've pretty much been tracking consolidation across the board through most of these major cryptocurrencies here. The coin market cap shows us continuing to slide lower, something we've been expecting. 53 on the fear and greed index here. Consolidation at its finest, correcting to the downside here. Correction, downtrend, 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 downtrend. You can see everything is pretty much slowly scaling lower here, and pretty much started over this weekend, which is quite interesting here. But to look at XRP, you'll notice this kind of makes sense. We've been tracking a bear flag on XRP for a very long time. You can see this is what a bear flag looks like. Let's pull this up real quick. These are bear flags. So kind of we're in the downtrend, and while we're continuing to head lower, there's kind of this break. I call it like the eye of the storm, where we head up and people might think it's over, but really it's continuation lower. And then a bear flag up, continuation lower, bear flag up, continuation lower. That's pretty much the gist of what these bear flags look like. Look, downtrend, ascending fractal, and then downtrend again. That is case in point exactly what is happening to XRP. We have a downtrend followed by an ascending fractal, and here we are with a downtrend again. This is perfect. It's beautiful. I mean, from breakout or from breakdown on, you can see XRP here, we have fallen at a low of 9% so far. And what we've managed to do is kind of find a newer descending fractal. I mean, this is definitely a stair-stepping descending fractal as we start to skew lower. Clear downtrend, clear support here. Some point this is going to hit a bottom here. We don't know exactly where or when that bottom is going to be, but it is something that we are paying attention to here, because if we do break out of this, we could rally up. But it is slowly dropping us further and further and further and further. You can see we are inside a much larger downtrend here. If we start to scale out a little bit, we are in a descending fractal here. We've rejected quite nicely off that weekly moving average. You can see it's green right over here. We rejected off that. We're falling lower. This could easily scale us down to here. It is very possible that we could scale lower because we are inside a much larger descending fractal. And then there's also this downtrend here. You can see there's multiple symmetrical triangles that have been filling in the gap, and they typically break down. You can see here, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see that same thing happen with this one. So there's a lot of technical indicators across the board for XRP, but we've been fairly confident in a downtrend until we break through this resistance here, which if we scale that down, until we break through it, we are going to be in a downtrend here. It is going to be continuation correction here. There's a very big chance we could fall even lower on the next run right here. You can see we're just slowly getting rejected off this resistance, and we could easily topple over. If we close above, we'll know we can move up to moving average. But for the time being, we are in the bear flag, and that is statistically bearish across the board for XRP. Now, obviously, we'll do all these trades on BYDFI, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange. You can see we've been tracking it for the most part here. Right now, we can scale this a bit further. Let's delete this, and we'll scale this. You can see still in this downtrend, just like that, still in this downtrend. And we are now completing what we knew was a bear flag formation here. Downtrend, ascending fractal, continued downtrend to the downside here. More likely going to cause rejection, which you guys can take advantage of here. Now, what's cool is, like I've shown before, there's a demo trading account and a reward center. So you can earn right here by going to new user benefits up to $8,100 in free cryptocurrency by literally completing these tasks down below. You can see right here, 20, 50, 200, 500, 8K, tons of different variables and ways for you to earn free cryptocurrency here. The latest data updated every 5 minutes here. And then on top of that here, they even have daily benefits where you can earn other free cryptocurrency all over here. They even have more over here on exclusive benefits. So even for people that have already signed up, you can still take advantage of these trades. You can see all this opportunity right here. So make sure to check out all of this down in the description below. Like I said, BYDFI is completely free. And then you can use their demo trading account. This is for anyone, just for signing up for free. You can now practice your skills. Maybe you want to start trading, you don't know how to here. This is where you go. Demo trading account, they give you 50 grand, not what I wanted to do, 50 grand in demo money. Get familiar with the exchange, learn how the exchange works. And then when you're ready, you can try doing, live trading if you want, or you can use that bonus money that you've accumulated to trade. You go over to Bitcoin here. You can click on bonus wallet right here, and you can see you can start trading. And guess what? There's that trade. So you can see what I was referring to here, and we can move that stop loss. But a couple of days ago, we made a short position here, and now we're up in profit. We're up 17%. Like I've said in the past here, we broke out of this and rallied up. And then I was like, whoa, we weren't supposed to break through here. I was expecting rejection to come, and we managed to rally out. And then I was like, nah, this is not going to happen. But we still have this trade open here, and you can see we've now accumulated back down, and more than likely we are going to correct lower here. That's where I would expect to see XRP head to. We've just continued to reject off here. Or sorry, it's on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is continuing to reject off this, and I think we're at least headed to moving average here, and then we can close my short position. You can see here we're now up 17% on this trade. And if we wanted to put a stop loss in, like on Bitcoin, let's say we want to move it to like 70,000, maybe 70,000 on the dot here. We go back over here. We have 70K, which is right. Where do we take this position out? 68.8. We're at 68.2. So 70K is right over here. So if we go to position, take profit, and stop loss, and I head on over to the stop loss price, and I put in 70,000, you can see it would net a 33% ROI. So maybe we do 69, where is it? 69,800. That gives us 27%. Let's do 69,500. And the current price, that's about an 18% loss if we were to reverse out. The market is currently at 68.2. I'm setting it for 69.5, and we'll set a mark price. When the mark reaches 69.5, the current order will close that we have currently opened here, and we'll basically lock in profits. So you can see I have now just created, just in case, a stop loss at 69.5. So in case markets reverse back out again, we'll get stopped out and take a small loss. But more than likely, what we're expecting is to see correction to the downside. 69.5 is right around this level. We can draw it in horizontally here. Get that horizontal line. 69.5, we'll put that right around here. That's close enough. And you can see where we're looking for. We break through that, we have a problem, but more than likely, we're going to continue to scale lower. That's where I would likely suspect us to continue to correct to. So I do think we're going to continue to drop, but even then, just in case we reverse out of it, we'll still be able to lock in profits. So check that out. We're now up profit 17%. If you leverage that, you'd earn even more crypto. All this money right here, I can withdraw completely free into my Coinbase, and it's all on bonus money, which is so cool. We're up 15% right now, so just consider that. Anywho, moving forward, that's pretty much it for today's video. Ethereum, we're filling in this gap here. We could easily break down, although I am leaning a little bullish here, but we could easily break down from that, which is definitely possible. But we're filling in this gap here, and we'll see where this wants to go, because it's probably going to be this week that we make that decision. Bitcoin, I would likely think corrects. Same with XRP. Solana is already starting to fall lower here, peaking at a major resistance point here. And then stock market is on its way down too. Even if we correct up like this, we're still on our way down. And then I think we'll break out for the time being. But otherwise, we look good. So with that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.